Ladies and gentlemen, live from Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977 is Wednesday or Saturday, and you know what that means. It's time for AEW Dynamite or Collision Event Center. And now here's the man that will bring you the happenings of AEW All Elite Wrestling action, Mr. Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans, 1977, episode 2650 of the show. I'm going to talk AEW Collision. This has been a crazy night, to say the least. It's been a crazy day, to say the least. I managed to get everything done, before 7 o'clock. Let's just say that. Let's see. Okay. I ended up doing my clothes. I ended up, taking a shower and everything else, and I didn't have to worry about staying up late to take a shower or anything like that. But I'm staying up late. I ended up watching the World Series, seeing Game 7. I watched Raw Wrestling. I talked about Saturday Night's Main Event on the last episode, and I'll talk about AEW Collision and started watching that. But also, World Series Game 7, Dodgers ended up winning it. They won the World Series back-to-back. First time in 25 years they went, back-to-back. Somebody went back-to-back in the World Series victory. So, congratulations to the Dodgers. I think they won 3 World Series in the 2020s. They're the first team to do that, I thought. Even though the Red Sox are the first team in the 21st century to win 4 World Series, maybe the Dodgers will try to reach the Sox at that point. So it all depends on what they do, how the Dodgers do it. I mean, listen, a lot of people, the Dodgers have been heavy favorites going in, and they ended up winning. So, like I said, congratulations to the Dodgers. Blue Jays fought their hearts out. I talked about it in the last episode. See, my back's a little itchy. Oh, my goodness. So... I am up a little bit late because of the fact that I had to watch the World Series, watch it end, and I'll probably talk a little bit more about that on the Big Beef East Boston Baller Speed. So, and then I will get to that possibly tomorrow. Tomorrow morning. Oh, today is tomorrow. Tomorrow is today. I am just not. Again, later on in the morning when I go to bed and get up, all right? I know it's like in the middle of the night, Eric, you're still up. Yeah, I know. So, AEW Collision started off with it's a Fright Night Collision continuation from Dynamite, of course. The crazy part about this is that, it was November 1st. Today is November 2nd, but, it just changed now, obviously. November 1st. And then you got, the Don Callis family was in action. In fact, 2 of the Japanese wrestling sensations, the IWGP World Champion Konosuke Takeshita and the AEW Unified Champion Kazuchika Okada. I don't know why these guys, kind of rank on each other. They both have championships. I mean, what's the deal here? And they went up. They went up against Platinum Max Caster and Anthony Bowens, who were also having their problems. It's like, okay, 2 tag teams that are not getting along with each other as partners. During the matchup of this between these 2 teams, Anthony Bowens punches Max Caster, looks like left him high and dry, and leaves them trying for Kazuchika Okada and Konosuke Takeshita to win the match. And, Don Callis was in the ring, and they were still going on. And he's trying to ease the tension. And even Konosuke's like, hey, let's do it. And Okada's like, nah. So, yeah. Oh, excuse me. See, I'm a little bit tired. Wow. Holy mackerel. What a day. And don't worry, folks. I'm getting a haircut next weekend. Because this hair needs a serious trim. I mean, seriously. Look at his hair. Anyways, I mean, this coming Friday morning, I have to wake up early and try to stop by the ATM beforehand. So that. And the Babes of Wrath, Will Nightingale and the lovely, I'm starting to like Will Nightingale. She's very sweet. She sounds like a sweet person that loves to have fun. And it's, I'm liking Harley Cameron even more. I mean, come on. Harley Cameron, we're talking about here. Australia, she's beautiful. I always say that she has the beauty of the late, great Olivia Newton-John, the singing talent of Kylie Minogue. And also, but I didn't know that Olivia Newton-John is British, not Australian. But I know she's been living in Australia for a while. Wow. So, I've always, and then the woman can sing, she can wrestle, she can do ventriloquism, she has comedy chops. I mean, this woman, Harley Cameron, I love Harley Cameron. Anyways, I got 2 of her shirts, for goodness sakes. Anyways, they were addressing Mercedes Moné and Athena. As they know, they'll be facing them in the quarterfinals. That means the winners of this matchup will face Sky Blue and Julia Hart, the Sisters of Sin, in the semifinals. So, of the women's tag team tournament. So there's that. And then you got the promo about Toni Storm, another of my favorite ladies, and another of my favorite ladies, Mina Shirakawa, the Timeless Love Bombs. And, and they're vowing to get themselves together and try to go for the AEW Women's Tag Team Championships. So there's that. And then Chris Statlander arrived, the AEW Women's World Champion, to arrive on commentary for the matchup between Mercedes Moné and Olympia for the CMLL Women's Championship, held by Mercedes Moné, one of 12 belts that she's holding. And because Statlander does confront Moné during the matchup, but in the end, Moné escapes with the championship by submission. And after Dynamite, Renee Paquette interviewed the Young Bucks, and Don Callis interrupts them, and basically says, hey, you could team up with Josh Alexander against Jurassic Express and Kenny Omega at Full Gear. If you win, I'll give you $1 million. I want to trust Don Callis as far as I can throw down that old hot dog head. If I were Young Bucks, like Young Bucks, that's what happens. You'll go broke. You're a joke. That's fine. And and then in this next matchup, the women's tag team matchup, as Jon Moxley joins on commentary for this matchup, as Nixon Newell, the former Tegan Knox, teaming up with Miranda Elise, who took part in the Mae Young Classic, I believe the inaugural Mae Young Classic. And it seems like 2 are dating. As they go up against the team of Megan Bate and Marina Shafir for the very first time. Nixon Newell and Miranda Elise try to start off hot, but you tick off Megan Bate and Marina Shafir, it doesn't then bode well for you. And in the end, Megan Bate and Marina Shafir did pick up the victory. They will be taking on the team of Tainara Conti, or Ty Mello, and Anna Jay, Ty J. Good luck, ladies. You're going to need it. But then there was a trios matchup as Mark Briscoe, Roderick Strong, and Commander going up against Los Facción Ingobernables, the team of Dralistico, Beast Mortals, and Sammy Guevara, and one half of the women of the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions, and the team of Briscoe, Commander, and Strong ended up winning the matchups. Anyone ended up winning that matchup. And Blood and Guts matches are announced for November the 12th, a week from this coming Wednesday. In the men's matchup will be the entire Death Riders team. That would be Jon Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli, Pac, Wheeler Yuta, and Daniel Garcia going up against the team of Paragon, that's all Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong, and 2 members of the conglomeration, Mark Briscoe and Orange Cassidy, and Darby Allin will round out that team. On the women's side, it is a 12-woman Blood and Guts. 12. And it'll be the Triangle of Madness as Tekla, Julia Hart, and Sky Blue, joining forces with Mercedes Moné, Athena, and Megan Bain, as they go up against Will Nightingale, Harley Cameron, Timeless Tony Storm, Queen Almanana, Jamie Hayter, and Chris Statlander. That's going to be a huge deal. And seeing my two favorite Aussies on that team, I hope they win. And Hook and Eddie Kingston were addressing this past Wednesday. Hey, you tap out, you live to fight another day. In fact, they'll be teaming up when Hangman Adam Page is coming Wednesday in a non-title matchup, trios matchup against the Ops. Then they had the MXM TV casting call in a trios matchup as Mason Madden, Mansoor, and Johnny TV joining up against the Bang Bang Gang. Austin Gunn, Juice Robinson, a.k.a. Mr. Timeless Tony Storm, and Ace Austin. And in the end, the Bang Bang Gang ended up winning the matchup. Main event was the Ring of Honor World title under Ring of Honor rules. That means you get a 20-second count out as Bandito defends against Mascarada Dorado, accompaniment Alexander Hernandez. And Bandito ended up winning the matchup in the end there. So that's it. That's all there is to it. I hope you guys have a wonderful, blessed rest of your day. I got to get some sleep after uploading these videos. I'm going to get to bed. And then when I wake up in the morning, early in the morning, I'll do a quick video for Big BPE's Boston Ballers Beat about the World Series and the Patriots. So check out for that. So I'll see you guys later. You guys have a wonderful, blessed rest of your night. And then, don't forget to change your clocks back an hour, folks. Until next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, take us home. That is all for today's episode of the show. This is Mr. Announcer speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E and door for Bob Saget production, and in association with a Raving Bull for 3000 Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. See you later on the next episode of the show. Goodbye for now.